Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Soul's Rendezvous. I'm Neha and I talk about twin flame and spirituality. Recently, I have done a poll on this channel for the subject of the next video that you all would like to watch. Not too much of my surprise, the poll results revolved around twin flame reunion and divine masculine traits. This is something that I was already expecting before even starting with the poll the other day. So, friends, I have picked up the subject of divine masculine traits for now. I would definitely make a video on the reunion part as well. I have been working on the content, and as soon as I am done with it, I would publish it as well. There is quite a misconception among twin flames, and I really feel called to create this content as people are being misled with the labels of karmics, soulmates, and twin flames. So, this content can also serve as a sure shot validation if you are dealing with your genuine twin flame. Let's start talking about our favorite subject, divine masculine. It brings a smile to our face every time, isn't it? I know. So let's not get distracted and start with the traits of an awakened divine masculine energy. Divine masculine traits often refer to a set of qualities or characteristics that are traditionally associated with a healthy and balanced expression of masculine energy. These traits can be like strength, courage, protection, leadership, independence, wisdom, honesty, respect, discipline, integrity, balance, and blah 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 blah. You will be thinking that this we already know. Masculine energy possesses all these characteristics. So, not keeping much of a suspense anymore, let's talk in detail what are the characteristics divine masculine possess or they develop while they are being given this twin flame journey. So, the very first characteristic would be divine masculine would realize and experience the journey themselves without any external validation. Mostly feminines receive guidance through the universe or some tarot readings or maybe some channels they come across which help them throughout their journey. On the contrary, divine masculine does not follow others and set a path for themselves every time. Hence, the journey could be experienced by them very much in person. And therefore, they could realize that this connection is something different yet special. Many people might have come in their lives, but most of the people around them admire them, love them, but the way they feel about this connection is incomparable. The divine masculine energy is a real provider for the society. They never follow the rules and make their own rules. They try to ascend the society. People admire them a lot, and some of them could treat them as God because they have those godly energies present in them. The second trait of masculine energy is that post their awakening, until they learn to balance their energies, they feel lonely and left out and can only feel complete with their feminine energy only. Materialistically speaking, they have everything around them, they are financially strong, they are not short of anything. They are well settled in their materialistic life, but the divine love they have experienced with the feminine energy that could not be fulfilled elsewhere. They come to know the reality of the karmic connections as they get to meet multiple people, but the connection with their feminine energy keeps roaming around in their head 24/7 and let not distract them in the outer world. Divine masculines are extremely daring by nature in their life. However, when they start experiencing this connection pre-awakening, they are fearful of society. Hence, they prefer to keep this connection a secret in their life. The reason is they feel that this pure connection no one would understand. While they both are struggling within their own lives, how would they make any other person, any third person understand what they have been experiencing? They are scared that if someone says bad words about this connection, which is so much dear to them, they might not tolerate, and hence they never ever disclose this to anyone in their life. On the contrary, once they are awakened to this journey, they hold so much confidence about everything and they don't care as they get to know that this is divinely guided. Hence, this connection can never be in boundaries. So they become even more daring, not only towards their divine feminine, it is something comes into their nature. As a person, they would take a stand and go against the societal rules to reform a new society. They can never stand injustice and would fight against it. If someone is helpless, they would offer every kind of help and support to them. Moving on to next point. Before meeting the feminine energy, the masculine energy will be very much materialistic in nature. But once they are awakened to this journey, they leave behind all the materialistic world as the continuous guidance is being given to them. The situations around them make them aware that their consciousness shifts to a level where materialistic pleasures do not satisfy them much. As they have experienced a different world altogether where all other things seem temporary and can be earned at any point of time. They would still be workaholics, however, they are kind of detached from materialistic things, and the power the materialistic things bring along would not fascinate them anymore. Before being awakened to this journey, masculine energy are really short-tempered. Their anger is on another level. They could not control it and they could even harm their own selves. Post-awakening, they become calm, quiet and composed. The anger within them would somehow vanish. This generally happens while the feminine energy works on their chakras and gets ascent in their life. Simultaneously, the DM energy also gets ascent as they share the same energy vibrations. Awakened DMs are so much curious about their divine feminines. They want to know each and everything about their counter energy. They want to see the divine feminine desperately sometimes. Awakened divine masculine physical signs also match. They sense each other's emotions so strongly that they get to know that something is happening around their counter energy. Coming to the next point, the true divine masculine can never hide their emotions and would like to express their feelings to their feminine energy post-awakening. On the contrary, until they were a matrix or a sleeping twin, they always keep it to themselves how they used to feel. Even if they were asked about how they are feeling, they keep it short and never disclose what was going on within them, as their throat and heart chakra is blocked. However, once awakening triggers in them, they just cannot keep their emotions to themselves and want to shout out loud how they really feel about this connection, and they now become fearless and speak straight from their heart. Moving on to next point, divine masculines become automatically faithful towards the feminine. They can never lie to them and feel a kind of dedication and commitment to their feminine energy. They might have manipulated people previously all their lives, but in front of the feminine energy, they somehow act loyal, honest, and trustworthy always. It's like that their soul would never allow them to be disrespectful or dishonest in front of them. They would speak whatever is in there, even if they have committed a blunder, but they would still always be straightforward with their feminine energy. Divine feminine and masculine both feel vulnerable to each other. Hence, this only thing could make them feel insecure about this connection sometimes. And this could lead to the separation between them. They often feel that they would lose their divine feminine and they can never bear this loss in their life ever, as they understand that they both complete each other. Moving on to next point, once the masculine energy gets to meet the feminine energy, the divine triggers a flame within them that they start releasing all their addictive patterns. For example, if they have any addictions related to alcohol or smoking, it will start getting released all of a sudden. Before meeting the feminine energy, they might have not thought about getting rid of these addictions, but as soon as feminine energy enters their life, this will change within them. They will start to experience a different kind of love towards this person, and that is what gives them anxiety and curiosity sometimes. Divine masculines are practical by nature. However, they start developing a sense of admiration towards this connection, and it reaches a level of unconditional love in them. Even if the feminine energy is blaming them, the manner in which they respond would always be composed enough that it is sometimes not accepted by the masculine energy themselves, and they start being distant with the feminine energy. This is something different from usual relationships they are surrounded with. In short, their ego dissolves in front of their feminine energy, and post awakening, they admit and accept this truth. Point number 8. I think it's point number 8 only. Yeah, point number 8. Before awakening, the same person who was running miles away from the feminine energy due to their own triggers, once the awakening happens, they return and take ownership of the connection like never before. The masculine energy always accepts the failure of escaping from this connection and often accepts the mistakes they had committed in the past by rejecting the feminines and not treating them right. Although masculines believe in God prior to the twin flame journey, but post awakening they start experiencing the power of God. They too experience everything in vision or dream forms, which really develop a sense of faith in the journey and God itself. They acknowledge that their connection is something beyond time, space, and distance. This was point number 9, by the way. Moving on to the next point, which is a mandate for an awakened divine masculine. While masculine energy is awakened to the journey, they will always choose their feminine energy, no matter what. Divine feminine energy plays an important role in their life, and hence it is a significant part of their life. They realize and learn true love from the feminine, and they recognize the love feminine energy carry for them. They might give triggers to each other, but they would always accept and forgive each other. They feel at peace and at home with each other somehow. Therefore, they are always united because their purpose is to ascend and progress in the forward direction and always be in higher vibrations. Divine masculine will always touch base or reconnect with feminine energy, although it may seem like an on and off situation. But at the soul level, they want to touch base, their soul want to touch base and reconnect with their energies. Hence, they always reunite. Friends, this journey is not one-sided. Whatever feminines go through, masculine energy too go through similar or maybe extensive pain on their individual journey. However, they both end up protecting each other. How beautiful it is. Moving on to next point, divine masculines will always remember everything about the feminines, and the universe make them recall every lesson and the alert signs given to them by their feminine energy all their lives, even prior to the event that would have ever happened. They never forget the conversations that happened between them. They realize that all other relations around them still love them, admire them, follow them, but the feminine energy never do the same. She always keeps him on toes. By the way, this is a mutual feeling. They both feel for each other this way only, that they keep each other on toes every time. However, the love they carry for each other, the love they hold for each other, I'm speechless. The love they carry for each other is beyond measure. They are a real-time well-wisher for each other. Moving on to next point. Awakened masculine energy will always be protective towards the feminine energy and would be more respectful. The purest form of love will be experienced by them, and they both might end up in a bubble phase all over again if they reconnect. Hence, they keep themselves at a distance from the feminine. They admit and understand that although they tried to push the feminine energy away, however, in real terms, they always wanted to be around them. It is a divinely guided connection, and they consider it as an unbreakable bond. The video is getting too longer, and I'm not very much fond of praising the divine masculine much, but still There are few points left over. I mean, this should be the last point, I guess. Yeah. So last point and the major point that I have observed and experienced in my journey, like feminines connect to the Lord Shiva's energy in the dreams and sometimes in the real life also. This is also one of the major identification wherein you can easily confirm, easily validate that you are in twin flame journey with this person. So likewise, divine masculine connects with the goddess Durga or goddess Kali. These energies, these feminine energies connects with the divine masculine energies in their dreams and maybe in real times also. So masculines too often get visions and dreams of their togetherness with the feminine energy or some glimpses of their past lives, which makes them realize that this indeed is an eternal connection. Friends, universe will always push the unawakened divine masculines towards their feminine energy until they both get awakened to this journey and comes into peace and the harmonious union. This journey is not about chasing, this journey is not about running. This is all about self-discovery, self-love and true love that would and should reside within your own self. Stop running or chasing your own self. Twin flames are one energy and would be merged in the source once all their roles and responsibilities on this planet Earth are taken care in the physical world. That is the gist of the twin flame journey. Hope you liked the content and could resonate with it. Please do not forcefully try and resonate with this, as you only will create trouble for yourself. Surrender to the universe and seek guidance. You will definitely receive the one. Love yourself, do the right karmas and be a lovable soul. Hare Krishna.